The word adversity is defined as a noun, meaning difficulties or misfortune. There are times in our lives where we hit disequilibrium. We are thrown out of balance and are given two choices: to either feed into the decision that we are no longer enough, or to fight beyond our corner of comfort and to persevere. But sometimes it's not as easy as picking medicine over poison, and it can be a lonely period. So to the person going through fearful change and feeling that they've lost their direction, this letter is for you. There's nothing more important that I want to do with my time right now than to remind you of how significant and valuable you are. I want you to ask yourself, am I living up to my full potential despite my current limitations? You see, for some reason, we tend to forget our value when we're faced with challenges. It occupies our minds in ways that distract us. When I was hit with the biggest challenge in my life, I struggled to maintain self-love. It was easy to develop the mindset of needing to get back onto my own 2 feet without this heavy piece of metal following me around, constantly reminding me of my disability. We do this thing called social comparison, where we focus on how we measure up to other people. It's no wonder that those facing adversity can begin to feel like they are incapable and not enough. I often wish I can go back to being able to just like everyone else. I knew the importance of self-love, and I recognized that I wasn't 100% there yet. Scrolling down on my personal Instagram feed around the time I was injured, it was impossible to find a photo of me in my wheelchair. I would transfer to another seat or surface and push my chair out of frame. I didn't want it to be visible, and quite truthfully, my younger self was scared of judgment. When I got hurt, it wasn't the diagnosis or even the severed nerves that held me back. It was the fear of prejudice that paralyzed me. But let me emphasize that you are more than just your physical appearance and abilities. I made the decision to shift my focus, accept myself wholly, and to be proud of the person I have become. Now, all you can find are photos of me proudly displaying my disability because, at the end of the day, I love my chair. But even more, the woman who is sitting in it. There's so much power when you learn to love yourself fully, to love yourself when you're excelling, thriving, and successful, yet also when you're tired, discouraged, or broken. It's a natural human tendency to think otherwise, but I'm here to encourage you to change this perception of yourself for your own well-being. Challenges are a part of the contract of life. You can't leave this world better than you found it without difficulty or discomfort. People grow, people change, people adapt. You are allowed to be that person. Let me be an example of just how amazing it is to unquestionably live your life apart from other people's opinions. When we face adversity, sometimes the only thing we gravitate towards is going back to equilibrium. But think about the potential you can give to the world now that you have overcome the most significant of challenges. This applies to whatever adversity looks like in your life. I want you to take the lessons from this note beyond the time that it takes for you to read it. This letter is simply a collection of words unless you attach meaning to them. Accompany them with action. Make change today. Show up for yourself. Acknowledge that you are simply going through a trial and persevere. Am I living up to my full potential despite my current limitations? Ask yourself this question every day and watch. It will change your life.